everyone! Just wanted to go over a little bit since my pink tailor came yesterday, and I'm so excited about it because it's just amazing. And I'm going through a little bit of changes here, so I thought I'd run you all through it while my baby sleeps. So this is the pink tailor. She's got a couple of scuffs, but she is beautiful and she smells delicious. Oh my gosh, I love it. So in case you haven't seen it before, it does have the 2 snaps. I heard it called a double popper. Inside, it's got these great credit card slots with a little secure tab. Fantastic. Huge pockets inside. I mean, we've got a ton of stuff in there. It's so flexible. It's so easy to get everything in and out. As you can see, I just have a credit card and I have a KinderCare card because I want to get my oldest enrolled in something before he starts kindergarten. I have my little Beyblade card. And, of course, my Coletto. I have a pretty Starbucks card. I love this card. It's so pretty, so I thought the pink really brought out the color in the binder. Inside this pocket, I have stamps. Yes, still Christmas stamps. I should send more stuff out so that I can get rid of them. And then some stickers from Real Steel. My son's stickers. These were actually all that's left. It came in a big pack and he stuck them all over everything. That was fun. So that's all that's left. And then in the big section, I've got some receipts. Oh, more receipts. I love Walmart. Postage receipts, that one's probably all done. And then my ultraviolet. Twilight, yes, I know, silly. Twilight Forever. Watch it anytime, anywhere. And then a thank you card. Now, this is actually something that Franklin Covey recommends in their little tips on how to use your planner, is carrying thank you cards and stuff like that, so that when you're sitting around doing nothing, you can go ahead and write out your thank you cards. So here we have my Franklin Covey slightly frosted flyleaf. I've had this thing forever. The sticker's actually really, really old, and it holds up amazing, and I just love it because it's slightly see-through. So I'm starting my next grocery list. As you can see, we need Ritz crackers. Here's a picture. You've all have seen most of this stuff, just not in detail. This is one of those Franklin Covey top-loading folder things, and that's my husband and my oldest boy and my little baby when he was a tiny baby, which of course he is not anymore. He's 9 months old. This is something my son drew for me, a little sweet message from my aunt to my boys, and this is Max. This is my precious dog, Max. You've seen him if you're friends with me on Facebook. He passed away in June, and I love him very much, so he stays right there, and a sweet picture of my son hugging on him. This little note here came with my infant's blanket that he got from the hospital. It was very sweet. They wanted you to kind of wear it against your body so that it smelled like you, and then when you couldn't be with them in the NICU, they would put it under their heads as a little pillow. So this is the planner hints and helps that I told you had the information about using time savers. See, keep blank cards in your planner. If you have a few minutes while waiting for a meeting or appointment, write a thank you note or letter of encouragement. You can keep cards in a zipper pouch or sheet protector so they don't get dirty or torn. Anyway, we just bought a house, so I have a list of the things that I really want. Currently, these are the 4 things. I really want some lemongrass plants. They're supposed to work good against mosquitoes, and I'm very allergic to mosquito bites, so that would be helpful to have. And I've been checking off needs as we move in. I have it tabbed with one of those little Martha Stewart tab things, house needs. This is May. I just took April out. I have to log the index. So I have to go through all that and log the index so that I can archive it and then go ahead and put June in. So this is my month. Got lots of things to remember that have passed, not so much in the future yet. And then the month goes on from there. So this is my today marker, brings us to today. As you can see, my husband had a meeting early this morning, and I'm doing diaper, laundry, and a shower. Yes, I do write that down because as a mom of 2 young children, I don't always get one of those. So, my next tab, of course, is June. Not a whole lot going on there yet. And then I have, right down here, is a page marker. I keep it upside down. It's my Wildflowers one from back when it was called Franklin Quest. And I keep it upside down because, 1, it keeps it facing the right direction, otherwise it's backwards. And 2, it helps me find another page, and that is my list of tabs. So this one is future planning. Now these are just Franklin Covey dividers. See the number on the other side? But I used the Martha Stewart tabs to cover it so that I could write on it what it is. So that's future planning. Bloom's note paper, of course, and then it's got the monthly sheets for July and stuff like that that I haven't put in yet, so I could write my birthdays and know when I get my new inserts in here to go ahead and transfer those over. This one is recipes. I have copycat recipes for Chick-fil-A sauce, and I found one for McDonald's sweet and sour, but it's a little labor intensive, so I gotta work on getting the stuff for that. Pioneer Woman, oh my gosh, her chocolate stuff is delicious. I love it so much. I made a chocolate cake for Thanksgiving, and I have got to make it again. Next tab we have is Ramblings. Ramblings are mostly just information I need to write down, like my son's psychologist and the testing that she did for ADHD for him. And then little crazy things he says. I love it. One of the favorite ones is that he sang to his brother to help him sleep. It was really sweet. He says all kinds of sweet stuff. Sometimes he says not so sweet stuff, but most of the time he says really sweet stuff. This next one is marked House. So I have appliance information, stuff that I wanted to get, eventually redo the kitchen, that kind of stuff. Not too much going on there yet. We barely moved in. And then my for sale listings. I was going to use one of these delegation page things. I'm sorry, not delegation. Progressive task lists. Because that's exactly what it is. And the idea is that you can move this back and forth as you keep your progressive list going on. And then these are the ones that I've had listed on Facebook. This is the stuff that I'm going to be listing on eBay, because as we unpack boxes, we find a bunch of stuff we realize we never use. Then I have a bunch of top tabs. I have websites, which aren't very much, but then I have this neat Franklin Covey website tracker. So that's kind of cool. It's got the login, comments, so you know why I like it or whatever, and then a password. Books to read. Now I've got it divided up into nonfiction and fiction, and yes, I don't really read very many adult-style fiction books. The Game of Thrones series is taking me forever, because I'd really rather read Hunger Games, or Mary Poppins, or The Borrowers. So, it's easier, I don't have a lot of time, and it's a lot more fun and entertaining than people killing each other constantly. So, even though I like Game of Thrones and I want to watch the TV show, I'd rather read something fun and lighthearted. These are movies to see. It's a little outdated because this was when Iron Man 3 was at the drive-in, and I wanted to take Wesley to that. And I've seen Planes and stuff. I haven't seen Hunger Games: Catching Fire. Can't wait. This is my wish list, my general wish list. And I've checked off a few things. And then this is my planner wish list. And of course I have it listed down here, the Her Point of View planners that I got. Still looking for a red. Thought I'd never